since nothing's really going on here at my place, I have a bunch of new goodies around and figured you guys might want to see these rare parts show up because they're all either Suzuki Carry parts or mostly Suzuki Cara or Autozam AZ1 parts. Let's take a look. So, as you guys know, I've been trying to develop new hinges for our car. They're a bit wobbly. I'll show you right here. Like, it just shakes side to side and it's not very convenient. And apparently they're pretty fragile. If someone tries to close the hood and the prop is up, you know, it's an accident, stuff happens. Apparently you can mangle these pretty bad. This way I could still have this worked on so this can be made. I'm thinking if we beef this up to like a 1/4 inch aluminum, it might be fine, and it still wouldn't be much heavier than this steel here, and it won't rust away like this one has begun to. That's about it with this. Put that aside. Got a timing belt kit with crank seals, other seals, and a valve cover gasket for my Suzuki Carry. That video will be coming soon because I will be doing this. And then, let's see this. This is just a new handle for my car. It's a little bit broken, so replace that pull handle. I should talk about this here. This packaging is excellent. I used Buyee to do this, and I bought all this stuff from Yahoo Auctions. And I just did it over time just because they do that free 30-day storage. Even though if you go over, it's only like $1 more, it's not too bad. They packaged this very well. This is really nice. I've used Jesse Streeter and Etsuru in the past. They package their stuff really nice too, but now you can see how Buyee does it if you buy stuff over the span of like a month and then have it packed together afterwards. So I got a fuel filter from my Suzuki Cara. I don't know how old mine is. Mine is still pretty new, but nice to have as a spare. Tensioner, idle bearing, some sort of a bearing for something. What is this? A water pump. This is all stuff for my Suzuki Carry. Also, water pump will be coming up soon. I don't know the history of that Carry. I don't know if it's been done yet. There's no sticker, there's nothing. And it's a little bit over 104,000 kilometers, so I think I should do that soon. What are these? What did I buy that was long? Oh, yes, I remember now. I know what this is. All right, this is a drive shaft. This is the, I believe this is the driver's side shaft for my Suzuki Cara. This one had the ABS ring. These are actually the same in the Suzuki Alto. I was thinking about doing something here. I needed a sample just to have, so I bought this used rusty sample. We'll see what comes of that project there with the drive shaft. Ooh, I got a pair of gloves. They look pretty clean. I wonder if this is the pair of gloves they used to pack this and they just throw the gloves in here. I guess you get free gloves. You get a little catalog. All right here. Aha! I got a new clutch cover and a new clutch disc for my Suzuki Cara. When this does come out, because the downpipe project took a lot longer than I expected, it's my fault. I didn't really know how long something like this takes. I've never had parts made before. I've never custom done anything on a vehicle like this. So just having that stuff done and getting the experience of how that stuff works, you know, it's a pretty smooth process once you get things going. And, you know, things just take a while. You should plan ahead for that. I wanted to keep the car together, so it was all the same when I did all the dyno tests. But that's all set now. This is fine. I'm free to drop my motor and do all kinds of new stuff now. And once I have it out, I should have everything else done, like all my seals, all my mods, all my hoses, all my clutches, everything apart, just to do all that stuff. And then hopefully my engine can go back in there for a while and be peaceful. That brings me over here. So there's a bunch of active projects going on here. Most of the stuff I want, and of course, random cool performance parts. You guys would probably want to. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. There's 3 things here on this table. I'm still figuring out what to do here. I will test these soon just to, I mean, I don't see why they would go wrong. I'm gonna mount it on my car and just give it a go. Basically what we can do here is get custom cut plates to do whatever you want on them. You can get AZ1, you can get the Suzuki Cara slots, you can get a blank one for whatever reason. You can carve like little dragons or like a dragon chasing a car. I don't know, you can carve whatever you want. Put a hamburger on here if you want. I'm getting the spacers for it because obviously these are flat and they're not stamped, and I'll also look into getting something thicker. This is thicker than the stock piece, but you know, maybe you want something heftier. This here is a brand new control arm. I got a set of these. They're not terribly expensive, but you know, it's about probably $100 for 4 of them. I don't remember exactly, maybe a little bit more. I think we could do something better here. I'm not sure what I can do yet. I have these just in case mine go bad and I need a new ball joint or whatever, and they're easy enough to swap out. But how it works is the sway bar goes in here and it mounts, so it's kind of like this in the car. I'm thinking maybe I can get something that's better than stamped steel welded together, something that'd be a little bit stiffer. Maybe for a little bit of camber adjustment, this can be a adjustable ball joint so you can go in and out, so not all the camber adjustment is on top, but maybe upgraded ball joints too and bushings. I don't know. Let's see what I can come up with here. This will be a simple thing to do, hopefully at least. Like I said before, this is the crown jewel here. I managed to score the entire internals of one of these transmissions for my Suzuki Cara. I got all the parts. They were low mileage, so there's like minimal wear on all this stuff. I mean, this stuff looks great. I scored a set of this for $600, and it had everything that's included shipping to me in the United States here. This is an open differential. I believe it is mounted like this. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which way it is, but anyways, when one wheel spins, the other one won't move because it won't put the power down. I wanted to get a limited slip differential, and it's been enormously difficult to find somebody that manufactures this stuff. There are a few of the big companies like Cusco, Quaife, and like WaveTrack. There's also a company called Traction Concepts. I think I might like measure all this stuff up for them to make a little kit. What they do is they make a kit with like 2 blocks in here, and it has like a spring in between, and what it does is just forces both of these things to spin at the same time. I will try that out. That's a much cheaper alternative. It's about like $300, $400, I think. I'm just throwing this out here. I shouldn't say how much it is. I don't really know. But there are other kits that are similarly priced like that, and you just install it and use it. And I've like read things about these where people have used them for a long time and there's no issues with them. So it's worth looking into. Like a full out differential where it has to like unbolt from this gear wheel here, the pinion, I believe, and then getting this unit. This is damn near impossible to find.
Several days later.
So here I am trying to buy some cool stuff. This is a 2-way LSD for my Suzuki Cara. It's a Suzuki Sport one too. It's original. It's a super rare thing. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll pay a decent amount of money for this. Look at this. This is wild. Do I continue bidding on this madness? Like what is this? It's ridiculous. All right. 350,000 yen. Oh no. I might not be able to bid on this. Oh no, one business day. Well, I guess I'm not bidding on this anymore. Okay, well, what is that? This is approximately, the winning bid is probably going to be this 330,512 yen. That's approximately $2,654 before shipping and whatnot. So let's say it's $100 to ship it. So just to buy this 2-way LSD was $2,700. I think that's too much for me now. It was already pushing too much for me anyways, but I did the meme bid of 269,420, of course. And yeah, that wasn't enough. I guess this was a really rare part. I still want an LSD, so I will still push on to see if I can get one developed and, you know, at least have one. And of course, it looks like there's demand for this stuff. So if I get a batch of them made, sort of like the downpipes, they will go away. All right, let's get to working on that. Other things around the shop here, those are my gauge pods. I want to get those installed and wired up, and I will get my K-Sport USA ECU. Other things around the shop here, these are my gauge pods. I want to get them installed and wired up. Got my K-Sport ECU here. I will install that too. And I can get this all going once I start digging into my motor there. It makes sense to take all those things out and kind of wire them up or bolt on the little things I need to bolt on. There's like sandwich plates and whatnot. Makes sense to do that with the motor out. It's much easier. I might get impatient and start doing them with the motor in, and you can see that too. Got a boost gauge. No, I got a boost controller, and that should help give me more power. And we can go back to the dyno and revisit how much power do I actually gain with all this stuff, and let's see if it's worthwhile, and wonder if it's actually worthwhile. That's it for today. It's just a lot of waiting for stuff to show up. No work's actually being done here, other than just having fun with my car because I can drive around now. I got a little electric unicycle too. That's been pretty cool to ride just around town. Like, it's easier to just go somewhere down the street and just get something real quick. It's fun. It's really fun. You should probably get one too. But for now, let's take a look at the car since there's nothing being done. And you can see that I have many parts coming, and these parts are going to be installed. And guess what? There's going to be a video to go with each thing, and you can see my review, you can see how I install it, you can see everything, and then maybe you can decide for yourself if you can get your hands on those parts too. You can get it for your car too. Thank you for watching. That's all I got for today. This is just kind of filler video because nothing's happening, but things will be coming soon. As you can see, there's lots of parts to install and lots of projects to do. Please remember to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, so you can keep updated on my little projects I'm working on and things that may be available for sale for your car, for either one of these, one of those, whatever else might fit, something like that. Remember to stop by anythingwheel.com, and you can go to the shop page and you can see all these little random things I have for sale. I have little Autozam and Suzuki Sport banners. I have downpipes for sale, and I'll have all these other little things too available as they come along. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you next time.